hope you've had a nice weekend. I certainly have. And I bought some new pens. Yay! How exciting to use with my whiteboard. So you can actually read what I'm writing now instead of having to guess. Let's just run through what we're going to do today. We are going to do some alternative pronunciations of some of our letters. So that means that it's the same letter, but we can say it in different ways, in different words. Isn't that exciting? So we're going to have a look at the letter A and the letter E and think about how these can be pronounced differently depending on the word that they're in. So for A, there are 3 different pronunciations, and for E, there's just 2 different pronunciations. So that's handy, isn't it? Really handy. Okay, before we start, I've got some words here, and they've got the E sound in. So we're going to see if you can have a read of these. I've got the alternative spellings of E. Okay, because we're going to be doing that today as well. So just see how quickly we can read them, and then we'll go through our tricky words. Okay, you ready? Go. B, E, N, bean. E, D, read. St, E, M, steam. T, E, tree. Eat, meat. Oh, and back to the beginning. Well done. Right, let's have a look at our tricky words. And we're going to have a see how quickly we can read through these. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to keep my lips zipped. And you've got to say them as quickly as you can. Okay? Ready, go. Well done. Now, we are going to do, we're not going to do a 1 minute challenge because it's a very, very long time, but we'll do a 30-second challenge. So grab your board and grab your pen. I want you to write this word as many times on your whiteboard as you can in 30 seconds. I will keep count for you, and I'll just tell you every 10 seconds how many seconds you've got left, okay? We are going to write the word people, okay? I want to see how many times you can write the word people down on your board in 30 seconds. I'm going to hold it up for a little bit for you to look at, and then I'm going to make it disappear. So I think I'll give you 5 seconds looking time, and then we're going to go, okay? So this is your looking time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Write people as many times as you can on your board. It's gone now. Hope you can remember. Oh, you've done 10 seconds. You've got 20 seconds left. Seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Put your pens down. How many times did you write the word people? Did you write it 3 times? Did you write it 6 times? Did you write it 10 times? Did you write it 50 times? Oh, well done. Well done, however you did that. Okay, we are first just going to have a quick look at our sound. I. What's the sound? I. It's an I, a G, and a H. Right, I'm going to show you some pictures and I want you to write down the word using I. So write this down on your whiteboard maybe. And then you can refer to it, can't you? This is the spelling of I we're going to be using. Okay? Could do with having it just like in my video, just stick it to the wall. It's too shiny, the light's at the wrong angle. Right, okay. I'm just rambling on. Right, can you write down this word? What is it? Write it down. Have you done it? Did you write down? This? Well done if you did. Correct it if it's not right. Light bulb. Well done. Next, can you write? Oh, what are these knights doing? What is it? It's a... Write it down. Have you done it? Is this what you wrote? Well done if you did. Right. Okay, last one. Last one. What time of day is it? It's not day, it's... Write it down. I'll write it down as well. Did you get the same as me? Night. Well done if you did. Good job. Well done. Okay, you can rub your board out now. And I'll rub mine out. Okay, we are going to have a look at this letter today. You'll recognise it. What's this letter? It is an A. Now my A can sometimes sound a little bit different depending on the word it's in. Most of the time it sounds like an A. Just an A. But sometimes it can also sound like this. What's this? A. Sometimes my A by itself can sound like A in words. And sometimes my A can sound like a O. Can you think of any words that my ah sounds like an oh? How about that clear liquid that we drink, that we go swimming in? Water. That doesn't sound like an ah, does it? Water, but we use the ah. Let's have a look at some words now. First, we'll have a look at some words that just have the ah pronunciation, okay? So we'll sound them out and then blend them together, okay? Cat. It has the ah, doesn't it? Next. Hat has the ah. Next. Trap has the ah, doesn't it? Oh, one more. Atlas. That has two in. Atlas. Atlas. Well done. Now we're going to have a look at some words. That is a very common way of saying the ah. Now we're going to have a look at some words where the ah, we don't say it as an ah. We say it as an a. Should we have a look? There's quite a few of these as well. Apron. Apron. If I read it as apron, is apron a word? That's a load of nonsense, isn't it? Apron. Apron. Good job. What about this? Basic. Basic. It's not basic, is it? It's basic. How about this one? Acorn. It's not acorn, is it? That'd be like a piece of sweet corn, acorn. It's acorn. Well done. So those, we pronounce it as a. And now we're going to have a look at some words with the ah, where we pronounce it as an o. Have a look. Os. Was. Let. Wallet. Watch. Watch. Swamp. We'll go back to the beginning one again. Did you notice anything similar between these words? There was something in front. A letter in front. It was a ooh, wasn't it? And I've got a little trick to help you remember. If a ooh or a s comes in front of an ah, we don't say the ah, we say the a. So have a look for some of the words when it's a ooh or a s before the ah, and sometimes we change it to the a. Well done. No, to the oh, what am I talking about? Going do, lally. So those are our different pronunciations of the ah. Just rubbed it out. We pronounce it as an ah, an a, and an o. Well done. Right, now we're going to have a look at e. So do my e. This one's a bit easier because it only has two. So when we see an in a word, we either pronounce it as or we pronounce it as e. Either or e. Let's have a look at some words that we pronounce it as an Oh, no, wrong ones. Bed. That's got an doesn't it? Scent. That's got an as well, isn't it? Get. That's got an as well. End. And another Can you remember how else we could pronounce the What was the other way? We said an or we could say e. Or e. Let's have a look at some words where we pronounce an as an e. You'll recognise these. He. Me. We. Got stuck. And this one? B. Can you think of any other words where we pronounce the single as an e? Could have she, we, me. There's lots of words, isn't there? So, those are our different pronunciations of the letter either an or an e. Right, I would like you to, on your board, we put an we put an A, we put an O in the middle, then we put an and we put an E. Okay? And I am going to show you a word, and I'd either like you to write it with the A if it has an A sound in, with the O as if it's got an O sound in, with the A if it's got an A sound in, with the E if it has an S sound in, or with the E if it has an E sound in. Okay? Now I'm going to show you the word, but I'm not going to say it. That's your job, okay? That's your job to decide. So we'll start off with an easy one. Cat. Cat. Goes with the doesn't it? Well done. Next. B. Goes with the E. Just write it around. It doesn't have to be neat. B. Well done. Next. That goes with the doesn't it? End. Next one. Was. That was the O, wasn't it? Was. Next one. Acorn. Put that with the A for acorn. Next one. He. Well done. I think we've got one more. No, I'm not going to say it. Atlas. Atlas. Well done. Those were very tricky, weren't they? Really good job. So, let's see if we can read a sentence and write a sentence with those different pronunciations. So I will write one first for you to read, and then I'll read one out for you to write for me. Okay? Oh, I've been kind today. Are you ready to read? I'll point to the words and then we can read it together afterwards, okay? Ready? Let's do it together. The cat was trapped under the lady's apron. Well done. Really good. And now, can you write my sentence? We went to a swamp and I lost my hat. One last time, you need to try and hold it in your head. We went to a swamp and I lost my hat. Write it down. Here we go. Have a look. Did you get the correct spellings? We went to a swamp and I lost my hat. Well done. Really good job today, guys. Okay, I think you've worked so hard today. So it's time for us to finish. Have a lovely rest of your day and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.